Thunder, flash, illumine. I declare you Illuminatus. I was sent forth from the power, and I have come to those who reflect upon me. And I have been found among those who seek after me. Look upon me, you who reflect upon me, and you hearers, hear me. You who are waiting for me, take me to yourselves. And do not banish me from your sight, and do not make your voice hate me, nor your hearing. Do not be ignorant of me anywhere or at any time. Be on your guard. Do not be ignorant of me, for I am the first and the last. I am the honored one and the scorned one. Give heed then, you hearers, and you also, the angels and those who have been sent, and you spirits who have arisen from the dead. For I am the one who alone exists, and I have no one who will judge me. For many are the pleasant forms which exist in numerous sins, and disgraceful passions and fleeting pleasures which men embrace until they become sober, and go up to their resting place, and they will find me there, and they will live, and they will not die again.
Proverbs, Havamot. Here then is wisdom, Sophia, the Havamot. Does not wisdom call, and understanding lift up her voice? On top of the heights beside the way, where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gates, at the opening to the city, at the entrance of the door, she cries out, "To you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O naive ones, understand prudence, and O fools, understand wisdom. Listen, for I will speak noble things. At the opening of my lips will reveal right things, for my mouth will utter truth. And wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the utterances of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing crooked or perverted in them. They are all straightforward to him who understands, and right to those who find knowledge. Take my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than the choicest gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all desirable things cannot compare to her. For wisdom, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance in the evil way, in the perverted mouth I hate. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. Power is mine. By me kings reign, and rulers decree justice. All who judge rightly. I love those who love me, and those who diligently seek me will find me. riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, even pure gold, and my yield better than the choicest silver. I walk in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of justice, to endow those who love me with wealth, that I may fill their treasuries. The Lord possessed me at the beginning of his way, before his works of old. From everlasting I was established, from the beginning, from the earliest times of the earth. Where there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no springs abounding with water, before the mountains were settled, before the hills, I was brought forth. While he had not yet made the earth and the fields, nor the first dust of the world, when he established the heavens, I was there. When he inscribed a circle on the face of the deep, when he made firm the skies above, when the springs of the deep became fixed, when he set for the sea its boundary, so that the water would not transgress his command. When he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was beside him as a master workman, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing in the world, his earth, and having my delight in the sons and daughters of men. Therefore listen, O sons and daughters, listen to me, for blessed are they who keep my ways, heed instruction, and be wise. And do not neglect it. Blessed is the man who listens to me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at my doorpost. For he who finds me finds life, and obtains favor from the Lord. But he who sins against me injures himself. All those who hate me love death.
Say Adonai, Pene Elohecha, Ve'yasim Lecha Shalom. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his light shine unto you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his light unto you and grant you I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. Therefore, choose life that you may. Do you will to accept consecration in the Gnostic and Apostolic lineages passing through me from the dawn of the world?
I do.
By the power vested in me from my predecessors in the most ancient egregore of spiritual power, I consecrate you episcopos forever in the successions apostolic and Gnostic, and let us say, may it be so, it is so.
May it be so, it is so.
Your dawning is beautiful in the horizon of the sky. Oh, moving autumn, beginning of life, when you rise in the eastern horizon, you fill every land with your beauty. You are beautiful, great, glittering, high above every land. Your rays, they encompass the lands, even all that you have made. You are a ray, and you carry with them all away captive. You bind them by your love. Though you are far away, your rays are upon the earth. Though you are high, your footprints are the day. When you set in the western horizon of the sky, the earth is in darkness like the dead. They sleep in their chambers, their heads are wrapped up, their nostrils are stopped, and none see the other, while all their things are stolen, which are under their heads, and they know it not. Every lion comes forth from his den. All serpents, they sting, darkness. The world is in silence. He that made them resteth in his horizon. Bright is the earth when you risest in the horizon, when you shinest as Aten by day. You drivest away the darkness, you sendest forth your rays. The two lands are in daily festivity, awake and standing upon their feet. When you have raised them up, their limbs bathed, they take their clothing, their arms uplifted in adoration to your dawning. Then, in all the world they do their work. All cattle rest upon their pasturage. The birds flutter in their marshes, their wings uplifted in adoration to you. All the sheep dance upon their feet, all winged things fly. They live when you have shone upon them. The barks sail upstream and downstream alike. Every highway is open because you dawn. Your rays are in the midst of the great green sea. Creator of the germ in woman, maker of the seed in man, giving life to the son in the body of his mother, soothing him that he may not weep, nurse even in the womb, giver of breath to animate every one that he makes. When he comes forth from the body on the day of his birth, you open his mouth in speech. You supply his necessities. When the fledgling in the egg chirps in the shell, you give him breath therein to preserve him alive. When you have brought him together to the point of bursting it in the egg, he comes forth from the egg to chirp with all his might. He goes about upon his 2 feet. When he has come forth from here, how manifold are your works. They are hidden from before us. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who coverest thyself with light as with a garment, who stretchest out the heavens like a curtain, who layereth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire, who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed forever. Thou coverest it with the deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. At thy rebuke they fled. At the voice of thy thunder they hasted away. They go up by the mountains, they go down by the valleys, unto the place which thou hast founded for them. Thou hast set a bound that they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth. He sendeth the springs into the valleys, which run among the hills. They give drink to every beast of the field. The wild asses quenches their thirst. By them shall the fowls of the heaven have their habitation, which sing among the branches. He watereth the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of thy works. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and the herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth, and wine that maketh glad the heart of man, and oil to make his face to shine, and bread which strengtheneth man's heart. The trees of the Lord are full of sap, the cedars of Lebanon, which he hath planted. Where the birds make it their nests, as for the stork, the fir trees are her house. The hills are a refuge for the wild goats, and the rocks for the conies. He appointed the moon for seasons, the sun knoweth his going down. Thou makest darkness, and it is night, wherein all the beasts of the forest do creep forth. The young lions roar after their prey, and seek their meat from God. The sun ariseth, they gather themselves together, and lay them down in their dens. Man goeth forth unto his work, and to his labor until the evening. O Lord, how manifold are thy works! In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping innumerable, both small and great beasts. There go the ships, there is that Leviathan, whom thou hast made to play therein. That thou givest them, they gather. Thou openest thine hand, they are filled with good. Thou hidest thy face. They are troubled. Thou takest away their breath. They die and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit. They are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. The glory of the Lord shall endure forever. The Lord shall rejoice in his works. He looketh on the earth, and it trembleth. He toucheth the hills, and they smoke. I will sing unto the Lord as long as I live. I will sing praise to my God while I have my being. My meditation of him shall be sweet. I will be glad in the Lord. Let the sinners consumed out of the earth be consumed out of the earth, and let the wicked be no more. Bless thou the Lord, O my soul. Praise ye, Lord.
It's customary upon consecration at your discretion to give either a brief homily or just a simple blessing to those assembled.